When Bryce Shuman's dream of becoming an actor didn't pan out, he had a backup plan. He returned to school and became a chef. And not just any chef, but a new star of the New York restaurant scene.
The New Yorker magazine says he cooks like a maestro. As executive chef at the recently opened Bethany, he's drawn rave reviews from critics, including the New York Times and Esquire magazine, which named Bethany Restaurant of the Year. Chef Bryce Shuman, welcome to The Dish.
Thank you.
What have you brought us here?
I brought all kinds of goodies. So we have this butter poached lobster here with spiced bisque and chestnuts and some glazed carrots. Some rutabagas sort of smashed with a fork with butter and chives. And here we have a short rib. This is like maybe my favorite thing to eat at the restaurant. And essentially they're cooked really slow in dry-aged beef fat for 2 days.
And they are awesome. I can tell you that.
They're awesome and enormous, I will say.
Yeah, enormous.
What are we drinking? Because this, you told me it's milk punch, but does not look like milk at all.
Yeah, so no, Eamon Rocky, our general manager, has created this cocktail, and essentially it is it's milk and other seasonings and a little bit of citrus, and then essentially he breaks it on the stove and then strains it through like many layers of cheesecloth, and this is and gets this crystal clear, clarified cocktail.
It looks so innocent.
He's
right?
a genius. Yes, this is quite good.
And it's made with Brooklyn gin here from Joe and Emil.
Wow,
it's,
this is
pretty
so
tasty
good.
stuff. So,
you know, as we
Goes down
mentioned,
very smooth in the morning. Sorry.
as we mentioned when we were introducing you, I mean, you're someone that didn't start off saying, "I know I want to be a chef," but your background would make me think that you would. I mean, you traveled everywhere and ate all kinds of great things with your family.
Yeah, no, actually, you know, when I was a little kid, my mom she's a cultural anthropologist and a nutritionist, and she was traveling a lot while she was putting together a dissertation while she was at Carolina. And
what are some of the places she took you?
So yeah, no, so we traveled to the Arctic. Wow. You know, we were in Baffin Island above the Arctic Circle for 13 months as a kid. Wow. And then
and now, is that where you ate seal?
Yeah, I ate seal and caribou. You know, were staples of the diet there for the native people. And yeah, as living with them, you eat seal, absolutely, because it's what you have to eat.
Right.
And you know, as a kid, you don't think that much about it. You're just with your mom, hanging out, like you know, doing what you do, and but at the same time, you're learning a ton, and you know how to be accepting of other things that most kids, you know, maybe eating. I don't know, but Cocoa Puffs or whatever.
Your instinct, your instincts, though, originally were to be. You wanted to be an actor.
I did, and. You know, I thought that was it. I thought I was going to, you know, move to New York City, live in a cardboard box. I don't care. I'm going to act, you know. And as a high school guy, that's, you know, you get super excited about these things. And you know, at the time, graduating from high school, I was not, I don't know, I was just focused on, like, other things, on hanging out with my friends and, you know, listening to drum and bass. I don't know, or like, but, you know, I needed a job. And so I started washing dishes in a restaurant.
Right.
And
with no designs on becoming a chef, just you needed because you
yeah,
needed a
at the
job.
time I had a friend who was, you know, working at that restaurant, and he was like, oh yeah, sure, why don't you come and hang out? And yeah, so I loved washing dishes. It was awesome. You know, it's just like the machine, you're cleaning dishes, you're just organizing things, putting all your ducks in a row. You know, and you know, but. And as any person does, you know, in a job, you want to move forward and learn new things. And so I wanted to get on the cold apps, and then on the hot apps, and then I was on the grill and saute.
Wow.
And you know, and then I decided to go to culinary school.
You know, it's interesting, reading your bio, one of the things that really struck me is you constantly talk about the collective, how if you have a great team of people behind you, you can really achieve anything. Is that something you realized in the kitchen, or did it take you becoming the top chef to realize how important the team is to your success?
I believe that 100% you cannot do, you can't, I don't think you, I mean, it's very rare where you can be really successful at anything without a really great team of people who are working with you. And I think that, I realized that very quickly at 11 Madison Park. You know, in the kitchen there's, you know, Chef Hum and Will Guidera, you know, oversee a staff, there was more than 100 people, right. You know, 45 cooks, and you can't do it by yourself. Yeah. And you really have to communicate. You have to trust each other. you also have to push each other and hold each other accountable, and you have to have the same vision. And with that team, I think you'll have success.
You've opened your restaurant in 2013, and your Esquire's already said your restaurant of the year. That's...
Yeah, we were very lucky. Yeah, Mr. Mariani was very good to us, and I'm glad that he liked what he ate, and I think we were really excited and stoked to
congratulations
to have that honor.
The meal is absolutely delicious. As I hand you this dish
Thank
to get your
you.
signature, we want to ask you, if you could have this meal with anyone, past or present, who would that person be?
I mean, I would have to. This would have to be shared with my wife and Jen, and
and you're having a baby in 3
yeah,
weeks.
I know.
A new little person,
Our
potentially.
child, our first baby, our little,
Congratulations on that too. A lot
our
happening
little
this year.
girl.
Yes, Chef Bryce
So,
Shuman, thank you so much. And for
cheers.
more on Chef Shuman and the dish, head to our website at CBS This Morning.